What teacher insulted you in your own language? My history teacher thought I didn't speak Arabic. Wrong move. I was born in Chicago. My parents came from Iraq years before I was born. At home, Arabic was everywhere. My mom blasting old songs while cooking. My dad talking politics with relatives over speakerphone. My grandma yelling at me to eat more. But at school, I spoke English. Always. My friends didn't even know I spoke Arabic. Mr. Thompson was new. Mid-40s, always wearing wrinkled shirts. The kind of guy who thought he was funny but wasn't. First week of class, he kept cracking jokes about immigrants and accents, low enough so nobody would call him out. I noticed, but I stayed quiet. Then it happened. I was reading a paragraph from the textbook out loud. I stumbled on one word. Simple mistake. He chuckled, turned to the student teacher, and muttered in Arabic. These kids, dumb as rocks, just like their fathers. I froze. Did he really just say that? He looked smug, like he was in on some private joke. My blood was boiling, but I kept my face straight. I didn't let him know I understood. That night, I told my dad. My dad's a quiet guy, works long hours at a mechanic shop, rarely gets involved in school stuff. I thought he'd lose it. Instead, he sat me down at the table. Listen, he said, don't yell, don't argue. You write everything. Every word, date, time, exact phrase, and we'll see. So I did. For 2 weeks, I kept a notebook hidden in my backpack. Every time Thompson opened his mouth, I wrote it down later. He called us lazy in Arabic. Said kids like us would end up flipping burgers. Told the student teacher in Arabic that our parents probably bribed their way into America. All of it, I wrote down. Parent-teacher night came. My dad showed up in his work uniform, grease still on his hands. He looked tired, but serious. We walked in together. Thompson gave him this fake smile, then turned to the vice principal. We might need a translator, he said slowly, almost shouting the words like he was talking to a deaf person. Not sure he speaks English. That's when I spoke. In Arabic. Word for word, I repeated every single thing Thompson had said in the last 2 weeks. The exact dates, the exact insults. My dad just sat there nodding. His face was unreadable. The vice principal's eyes got wide. She understood some Arabic enough to catch the meaning. Thompson went pale. He tried to laugh it off, said I misunderstood. I didn't let him. I kept going, sentence after sentence, until he had nothing left to say. Finally, my dad leaned forward, switched to English, and said, my son fixes cars after school. He gets straight A's. He speaks 2 languages better than you speak 1. Don't talk about fathers like that. Silence. Nobody moved. Thompson's mouth opened, but nothing came out. The vice principal asked him to step outside. Next morning, we had a sub. By Monday, everyone knew. Thompson was on leave. 3 weeks later, he was gone. And I swear that class never felt lighter than the day I called him out in his own words.